Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame, and this is yet another installment of the Married Man Side Heffa Saga. Y'all, a lot, a lot of stuff be popping off sometimes, and I just be like, why? Like I every time I expect not to have to be on here as frequently or at all, something pop off, and I'm just like, what is going on, child? First of all, I got to tell y'all what happened last week. This ain't got nothing to do. Hopefully, it ain't got nothing to do with no married man side heifer type of situation. Child, I don't even know how this happened, but I found out on accident about this. So it was one of my days when I was off. Apparently, a dude who I don't think this man been there 2 months yet. He was very effective at what he was doing work wise. Like anytime I asked him to do what he needed to do for me, he would do it. Like he was on it. So I was like, oh, okay. Like he seemed very nice, very sweet. Oh, that man, I don't know what happened. But a day when I wasn't at work, somebody set it off. Like set it all the way off, like literally. So like, I just can't believe it. I'm pretty sure this boy got fired because I have not seen him since. I didn't know what was going on. Y'all, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it started. I don't know what is going on. I don't know the root. But apparently, somebody was waiting on this man when he got off work. And the person ran up on him. They started to fight. They both had locks. I heard that there was lock pulling. And dude pulled a gun out. And people were told you can't go outside because there's a fight in progress and we want to keep y'all safe. But the people who were already outside was witnessing it go down. Like, I was just like, what? Why? What happened? Like, what was going on that whoever this person is felt the need to be like, all right, I'm rolling up. I'm gonna beat you outside. I'm coming up to the job and set it off. Like they knew where he worked. Came. It was somebody who don't even work there. It was a whole other dude. I'm like, why? What is going on? And then set it off. This dude pulled a gun out on this man. I'm like, wait, y'all done did the most. I can't. And I've never heard of nothing like that happening at this job before. I don't know. Now, I done heard some wild stuff, but I ain't never heard nothing that wild. So anyway, y'all, I just had to tell y'all about that foolishness. I couldn't even believe that popped off. I'm like, golly, y'all be setting it up when I ain't here. Like, shoot. So anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all about what just happened recently. Well, I came back to work Friday, and I went around and I was greeting everybody like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Like, that's how I am. Like, a lot of people might not be might not be a morning person, but I am. And even though I don't want to be up in there, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, but I still try to stay true to who I am. And I'm just genuinely a happy person, and people feed off of my energy. And there are times people be beating me to the punch, and days when I need to be uplifted, they give me the same energy that I give them all the time. And I just be like, y'all just don't be knowing. Y'all just don't be understanding how much I needed that today. So I'm doing what I normally do. Hey, how y'all doing? Whatever, whatever. So I end up making it to the married dude who does the same job that I do. Not the OG married dude, right? So I was like, what's going on with your friend? I see she ain't on the schedule for today. Like, what's going on? This is her normal day to work. So he was like, again? She ain't here again? I was like, again? What you mean? Child. Another day when I wasn't at work, it went down. And I'm just like, what happened? I don't know what she didn't do, but it was bad enough to where the supervisor wrote her up. And apparently she left. She left work that day because she was that mad. Then she decided she was going to call out Friday. She called out Saturday, which was her regular day. She don't work Sunday, so we didn't have to see her today. And she don't work Mondays. But the thing is this. She's been signing up to work 4 hours on her days off. And you get time and a half on your 6th day, and you get double time on your 7th day, whether you are assigned or you volunteer and get it. So I'm just like, to me, I still wouldn't do it like that. Like, unless I really needed it. Because where she lives, it's, to me, you basically paying for the gas money that's going to take to fill your truck up to get there. So it's like, why? But anyway, go off though. Do what you want to do. So anyway, of course she didn't do it this week because she done called her. I'm like she has been consistent like for the past month and a half, possibly 2 months. And that's why I be looking like, girl, I enjoy my days when you're not here. Like, why are you doing this? Like, it would only make it perfect. It would be 100% perfect if your off days were Mondays and Tuesdays, because those are my last days of my work week. Tuesday is my Friday. That would be the only thing that would make everything perfect as far as that is concerned. But I don't know if she gonna show up. And I'm actually hoping that she is done and is working somewhere else, because her twin, I thought about it like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, I ain't seen no twin in a while. She must not work here no more. And I ain't saying nothing about it. So I brought it up yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday. Friday, y'all. I brought it up Friday to the dude, the married dude. And he was like, you know what? I ain't seen her. She must not be here no more. Shoot, I hope she do the same thing and leave. Like, he really cannot stand her. Like, that's the only reason why he going to another shift is because of her. And like, it's crazy that like, I never have to say anything. He legit be like, man, it's a whole different vibe when she ain't here. It's so peaceful when she ain't here. Like, I'm like, look, I just tried to tell you that that's the common denominator. It's always her. But she stay want to run and go tell on somebody else when she the one ain't doing what she's supposed to do. I don't know the specifics. I'm still trying to figure out what the specifics are. But whatever it was, she had her feelings and she ain't even been back to work since. And I'm like, girl, you have a son to take care of. Like, did you secure employment elsewhere? I hope you did. Because even though we are in dire need of people in my department, I mean, in doing what I do, let me put it like that. I'm good. We already have people coming. So I'm like, I don't care. As long as they are reliable and they are nothing like you, I do not care who is coming. Thanks. Like, I really hope she got another job, because, oh boy, I asked him, I said, well, if she gone, are you going to come back and tell them, or basically tell them folks, you know, cancel all of that. I want to go to that shift. I want to stay where I'm at. She was the reason why I was leaving. Because they didn't even know the reason. They don't really care. They just be like, oh, okay, you put in a bid for this job. Cool. You got it. It's just a matter of time when you go get it. We got to make sure we have other positions filled first, your position and these other people's position, before we move you. And that's what's been the holdup, because he got the job a couple of months ago. He got to be able to go to the shift that he wanted to go to a couple of months ago. And we were just so short-staffed. Like, we've been going through, woo, child. One person in particular that I know coming. It might be a mess, but I'm going to ignore it. Because I do my work, so it ain't nothing that's going to affect me. The people who don't do their work, they the only ones who will probably be all the way in their feelings. So I'm not worried about it. But yeah, y'all. She ain't been there. We going to see tomorrow. Well, the day after tomorrow. Unless I read the schedule incorrectly. But yeah. If she gonna come back, I really hope she don't. I hope she has another job somewhere else, because I can't. Like, it's just hilarious to me, because she really was lying to people, trying to make it seem like I wasn't doing my job. And people been looking at her sideways like, girl, this is one of the main people who come to work every day. They supposed to come to work. And she do her job and then some. Like, what are you talking about? Like, child, I can't. So anyway, we have had a very peaceful week. It's been great. It's been very amazing. So tell me why today I was at work minding my business, and the married dude that I work with, he was leaving, about to go to another area, because they have him, you know, all this week, since he's now he's at the bottom of the list now, because he was at the top of the rotation list last week. He was getting assigned left and right and all of that. So it is what it is. He don't care long as he gets to come in early versus staying over. Because yeah. Y'all, tell me why this man was leaving and we were crossing paths. I was doing something and he was, about to go somewhere else. He was about to go check on somebody else. He'd check on some people in another department. He said to me, so are you going to make me your teddy bear this month? And the way he said it, I was like, what? Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Like, the way he speaks anyway. Like, when he's passionate about something, he sounds a certain way. And his accent makes it even more, like, whoa. But yeah, he said that, and the way he said it, I could tell he was, like, being serious. But I was like, I nervously laughed. But at the same time, I was like, what? And then, like, y'all, okay, the end of the day happened. So I'm looking at him like he is setting it off, like, doing this particular job, right? And I'm looking like, I thought he would have been with the break. Like, in my mind, I'm like, did he forego his last break to just do this? So I rolled up on him, and I was like, before I could even I'm sorry, y'all. Before I could even ask him what I was going to ask him, he just set it off. He was like, oh, you waiting on me, baby? I was like, what? Wait, what? I'm looking like, sir. I was like, I was just coming over here to see what was going on with you because you set it off. Like, are you okay? You done already pulled a 12-hour shift. I came to see if you was about to pull a double or something, which you can't do. And he was like, yeah, like he really, like he agreed. He was like, yeah, I am doing the most. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I'm like, yeah, because I thought you would have been on break. Y'all, he done did the most. But he told me the end of last week that, because whenever I talk to him and, we're having a serious conversation, he'll tell me about his marriage. And so he said that he is dead serious about getting the divorce. He told me that, he told me like a whole plan. Because at first, when he first told me, I was like, oh, he talking all this talk. He ain't gonna get no divorce. Like, he might just be unhappily married with children, but he ain't finna get no divorce. And then, like, every time it's brought up, he has added another step to the plan. So it's looking like he really is about to get divorced from this woman. So he done told me, I already got it planned out. I'm gonna give her the divorce papers, but right now I don't know if she gonna want to stay at the house or if I'm gonna leave, because he almost done paying off the place. And so he would, of course, want to stay where he's the only one contributing to everything. And he's worked so hard for all of these things. But at the same time, it's like he don't want to fight. He don't want to argue. He don't want to do all these things. Then the other day, like a couple of days after that, he said that, he might bring a sheriff out to the house when he gives her the divorce papers. Because he already was like, yeah, I can't wait to give her these divorce. He literally said in January, said the word January. He was like, oh, yeah, I can't wait. In January, I'm going to give her them divorce papers, and I'm probably going to have a sheriff to come out there to the house just in case. Because, they supposed to protect and serve. So, yeah, I'm going to call him out there. I hate to have to do it, but I don't know how she going to act. And I was like, oh, you serious? He was like, yeah. Like, I'm done. Like, we don't sleep together. I was like, oh, so you were for real when you said that y'all really do have 2 separate rooms. He was like, yeah, she went and bought an air mattress. And she sleeps in the room next to where their son sleeps in a whole other area in the house. And he sleeps in the master bedroom. Like, they do not sleep together at all. Then y'all tell me why he rolled up on me, I think it was Saturday. And he said, I think somebody, breaking my wife off something. I was like, what? He was like, I think somebody having sex with my wife. And I was like, okay. He was like, I know it is not me. So I really think somebody having sex with my wife. And the reason why he said that is because, like, she's pretty much on the nympho type of scale. And ain't no way you just sitting up there not getting none at all. So in his mind, he was like, somebody giving it to her, and I ain't mad at it. She can do what she want to do. I do not care because I ain't giving it to her, and I don't want to be with her like that. It done got so bad he don't even want to have sex with her no more. I'm just like, well, dang, that's real rough for real then. You done got like that. Like some people, they really will like use the situation to their advantage and be like, well, it's my wife. If the side chick ain't right there, then I get with that one and I break her off some every now and again. Yeah, they ain't even having sex no more. He got rid of the side chick that he did have, right? So he was like, I had to get rid of her. I had blocked her on everything. She kept rolling up on me, talking about she wanted me to give her money for her to move. The woman made more money than him. And he was like, I just don't understand. I was like, well, where all the money going to if she makes that much more money than you? He was like, that's what I don't understand. I don't get it. And so like he said it all the way off. And I was like, he brought it up again. I was like, so you really cut her off for real? He was like, yeah, I cut her off. I'm like, she wanted that first month's rent, first and last month's rent, the security deposit. He was like, yeah, I ain't got time for all that. She want too much. It ain't that good. He said the sex ain't that good. I was like, oh my gosh, no. But no, he had his eye on another vehicle. But somebody ended up buying it. So yeah. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, y'all. The most been popping off. I was just like, somebody please do something. He gotta find him another side chick. It ain't finna be me. Like, I need him to understand that. I feel like he know, but I feel like he think we might be able to do something. And I'm gonna need him not to have that thought because no, I'm good where I'm at. I can't. Like, I'm great where I'm at. And I don't have time for nobody else in their life to decide to go crazy over me. I don't have time. No, I'm good where I'm at. Anything else? As far as the OG married dude, like, I feel like he's getting that itch again where he might try to start setting it off a little bit, but he hasn't been able to do like he normally does, which is he'll see me and I'll be on break and then he'll see me leaving and clocking back in for my lunch break or whatever. So he'll hop up and follow me and act like he is so interested in looking at the schedule or something. Also, he can still be like doing two things at one time, which is looking at me and look at the schedule, trying to sneak and look at me, and then he'll come up and start trying to talk to me. He ain't been able to do that lately because the area that he work in, they have been like assigning him to work. And even when they don't assign him to work, like, it's been rough. Like, I don't know what's going on, but he ain't been, like, he be having to almost run back to his department when he done on his breaks. He barely be having the chance to say, hey, how you doing? Like, be setting it off. So I'm kind of glad about that. Because y'all don't understand. If y'all were to, even though he look like Jadena / The Game, I'm just not here for him. Like, I'm not. And Jadena is fine as I don't know what to me, but like, y'all would have to understand. He's like somewhat of a slightly watered down version of them. And I'm just like, I'm not here for it. I'm just not. I just ain't never been here for him. And my friends, she always thought he looked okay or whatever, but I'm like, girl, I ain't here for it. I'm just not. And you married, girl, I ain't gonna live for you for what? So anyway, that's pretty much the end of it, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the update. I will try to be back with family or fiance. I took a nap earlier, y'all. I was exhausted. I did not realize how exhausted I was until I kept waking up because I was fighting sleep. But anyway, I will be back. Y'all be safe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.